Alright, welcome back to another walk around and test drive video here at Coyote Classics. Today we're checking out another 1968 Camaro. We just did a video on a convertible. This one's a hard top, both beautiful red cars. But this one is extraordinarily special because it's got the numbers matching motor and numbers matching 4-speed manual transmission.
Yeah, really cool car. I don't believe it's a real SS, but it's got the cowl hood, it's got all the SS emblems, it's got the factory tack, console, a ton of nice options, power steering, headers. It's got disc brakes, Dalton. It's got power brakes,
Front disc, yeah.
Front disc. I mean, it's got all the goodies, doesn't it? The numbers match the motor. We G-coded all of that. 4-barrel carburetor, cowl induction hood. Bottom of the cowl hood's all painted nicely. Really good car. We got a couple things left to do. We've just been so busy here this spring. We got a couple things left to do on this. We got to adjust the clutch or replace it. We notice that when we take off in first a little bit. So we're going to do the video anyway. That way you guys know, if you're interested in buying it, we can get it sold. This is a great looking car, and if you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, the floors, trunk, frame rails are all rust-free and original.
I love the color scheme on this car too. The red with the white super sport stripes. It's beautiful.
Yes, it is. Back of the hood fits nice and flush. If you look close, you're going to see a couple little, probably little solvent pops. There's like 3 little spots there, a couple little chips here. Very, very minute. But again, another one is, this is just a great driver, local car show quality car, not a trailer queen. Got a little bubble right here. Other than that, the fender's great. Really nice gap in the front of the door. Back of the door fits really nice to the back of the quarter panel here. Quarter panel and bottom of the door, all in nice shape. You can see your reflection anywhere you go in it. So I mean, the paint's been buffed to a nice shine. There is one spot, Dalton, and I'm not even gonna be able to see it out here in the sun. There's one spot you can tell that it's been touched up and the red is just a shade off, and I'm not even sure where it's at right now. Because I'm not seeing it here in the sun, but maybe you can kind of look for it. See it anywhere on this side. I just wanted to point that out. At one point it was touched up. Tiny little chip right here. Other than that, the roof is super straight. Right here there's a little, looks like it might have been buffed just a little too much right here in the very top of the roof. It's just a little darker right there. Back glass is really nice, back shelf's nice, and so is the top of the back seats in excellent condition. It's got a really nice dual exhaust sound to it. Back bumper's original. You can see that it's just tarnished just a little bit. 327 sounds nice. It's got the SS gas cap. Rally wheels. A couple little solvent pop pieces in the paint. That's nice, isn't it? Nice trunk.
Yeah, it's very original.
Yeah. Trunk jack instructions. Got the original spare, jack, iron. Even in here, if we look, that's really nice. Almost looks like original speckling, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it is. Look how rust-free this car is, guys. Very, very solid. Looking for a solid 4-speed numbers matching car. I mean, this might be the one. Good color combination as well. Interior looks nice. You can see that it's very possible that these are the original seat covers in great shape. You can see the stitching just starting to get a little thin right here. But the seat itself is excellent, and the padding's really nice. 4-speed console. Headliner is very, very tight. Dome light does not appear to be working off the door. As far as our back door panels and back seat covers are in great shape. There is just a little, not a burn through, but just a little melted spot on this vinyl right there in the back seat. But the headliner and rear sails are super tight. Another thing, look at this, Dalton. This could be the original rubber still here. See that?
Definitely good.
How many miles on this car? 61,599 miles on the odometer. As far as our kick panel is in nice shape. Corner of the door is awesome. Doesn't have any body work done there. And so is the bottom of the fender. If you look back on here on the bottom side of the fender, it's all excellent original paint back in there too. I noticed earlier the console gauges were working, except for the factory temp gauge, and they put an aftermarket one in here. It's got the nice wood grain steering wheel. Top of the dash pad is nice. We do have a few hairline cracks right at the peak of the dash pad right here. But the visors are good. Never had any mouse damage. Rear view mirror's tight as well. So. Windows seal up really good here. A couple little paint chips here on the top of the spoiler.
It's a good looking car.
Wow, it is, isn't it? As you look up and down the driver's side, where I seen that little paint mismatch must have been over on the passenger side somewhere, because it's definitely not here, and you can't in this driver's side. I didn't see it in the passenger side in the shade either, but great looking car. Over top of the wheel wells, down here in the lower quarter panel, lower door is all excellent. We have just a couple little paint chips right along that edge there, that fender, and a little bit down in the bottom of the fender, rock chips, but rust-free and solid. Little touch-up right there. You see that? Oh, that's actually just a little burn-through, isn't it? Very, very small. You know, with older paint, they've been buffed quite a few times, and that's where you're going to get just that little bit of dark spots and in a couple areas here.
But especially like this car, you have to get right on top of it to see it.
It's got the nice chrome here, the deluxe chrome. As we open up the door, another rust-free door here. Looks like original paint right here. We popped the hood once and see if there was an R code on the paint, what the paint code was. Just curious if it was an R.
Yeah, I think it's RR. Yeah.
Yeah, red.
RR.
No vinyl top. Original red on red car. Original paint in the door jambs. Really tells you a lot about the condition of this rust-free car. Not many Camaros are rust-free like this.
I think it's well kept, largely original car.
I do too. The more I look at it, both stitches here you can see is just wearing just a little bit. Other than that, there's no wear going in and out of the seat. Like I said, what a beautiful factory tack. 61,599 miles on the odometer. Clean gauges. Even the wipers and the Astro vent balls, all that stuff, the chrome is in excellent shape. Mind here. Temperature gauge works. Factory tack works, and we're idling at about 800 RPM. Wipers work, and so do the washers. At least they were working a second ago. They could be alive.
You might have used the last little bit of fluid.
They did a little bit ago. Heater fan works as well. There's that. And they didn't cut any holes in the door panels. It's got the original little single speaker in the front. Dome light works with the switch, not with the passenger door. I pointed that out a little bit ago. Gas gauge seems like it works. Oil pressure is way over here on the 65, 70 pounds.
Again, like Chad mentioned, we got a few little things to do.
Just a little shutter in that clutch. So hopefully it's just an adjustment. We'll find that out. Horn works too. It's got a manual choke as well. This is the first time I drove this car.
It gets up and rolls.
It does. You got the power disc brakes and they stop perfectly. At a idle here and a stop sign, we're still running about 800 RPM.
Yeah, truck coming.
So this is the only thing I was talking about, guys, on the clutch. It's right there.
Yep.
You know, I don't.
So we'll get that taken care of.
Yep.
You know, no matter what that is.
Other than that, fantastic car.
Yeah, it is. I really like the original interior. Love the factory tag too. I always get a kick out of that.
Yeah.
Just get another one.
Not many have a factory tag.
No.
Very rare to have a factory tag.
And it's neat again too to have numbers matching motor and 4-speed manual.
Look how nice this console is. Like I said, I think that, I mean, this could be a 61,000 mile car.
Yeah,
I really think it is.
Definitely could be.
So priced right too. We're priced it at $43,995. So for a numbers matching 327 4-speed Camaro, red, original red, black interior, shouldn't last long. Constantly get me with a smile on my face driving these things. This has got to be the best job in the freaking world.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's going so damn fast, the keys flew out.
The keys couldn't keep up.
No.
It was going so damn fast.
Oh shit.
I must not put a bit all the way.
I love it though. Super fast car. But look at this. The steering wheel's perfectly straight. The alignment's awesome. The brakes are great. No rattles, shakes, nothing.
Tight car.
4-speed shift's great. There's our synchro. 3,500 RPM. We're going to go through it one more time. Just because it's fun. Also, it's got the factory shift, the shift indicator, the little shift slide in there, which is pretty cool too.
Yeah, it seems like the clutch engage is good going into all the gears just coming out of first. Probably just an adjustment.
So the speedometer is off a little bit. I know we were going over 55 mile an hour. It doesn't bounce at all, but it's just not keeping up.
Yeah.
Probably the gears in the rear have been changed. But I never pushed it over 4,000 RPM, just so you guys at home know. We don't overperform them. We always watch the tach and see where we're at on it. But this car can handle it. 3,000 RPM, probably doing about 70, 75 down the road right now.
Good car.
Great car.
Check it out on the website, coyoteclassics.com. The link will be in the description of this video. Again, we don't do any consignments. Everything you see us drive, we own. We have the title, and we'd love to sell it to you.
Next one sold, I bet.
Probably.